With lots of projects comes lots of maintenance. So I've got the Biscayne here. I've got to get it ready for the Hot Rod PowerTour. I'm not working on that today. Nor the 57 Chevy project, except I'm going to be running around looking for parts. But one of the places I have to find parts for this car is one of my other shops. And in that shop is something that is broken. And I want to fix it. So today's project is going to be my 1977 Chevy Camaro LT 305 V8 350 automatic transmission, bad fuel pump. So I've got a brand new fuel pump for this car. I'm going to be hopping in my 65 Ford Mustang Fastback and heading on out to the other shop so I can fix this 1977 Camaro. So guys, let's hop in that 65 Mustang and go fix a car and look for 57 Chevy parts. I got the shop locked up. Here's my 65 Ford Mustang Fastback that needs a wash, a serious wash. So this is a 2+2. It's got 14-inch rims on it, the old kidney bean style. I don't know what you call those. But I plan on getting some new rims for it soon. She's been sitting since 1987 until recently. This is going to get me to my other shop. I've got lots of work I still have to do to this car, but with all these projects, it's just you can't do everything all at once. Well, not me, at least. Yeah, buddy. So, I'm the type of person that gets a little bored with the same projects day in and day out. So, I like to switch it up every once in a while. So, that's why I've got a 77 Camaro to work on today. So anyways, let's go to the shop and break out the Camaro and go to the car show. Boy, it sure is. Oh, it's a holiday weekend. No, officer, that was not me. Yeah, it's a holiday weekend. Happy Memorial Day. Although by the time this video comes out, it's over with. So, but anyhow, this car does not have the original engine in it. It's got a 289 out of a 66 model, and this is a 65 Mustang. So I know that this is not the original engine for it, since it's a 66 block. So, on the road, let me see, what other things do I need? I need the wheels and tires. I need to get a front end alignment. Might as well put some new ball joints and all that stuff in it, that, you know, stuff that needs to be done. Woo, buddy. You know, for a 2-barrel engine, this thing's got some go to it. I guess it's a pretty light car. We're gonna stop by my old job so I can pick up a toolbox so I can work on this Camaro, because I don't think I'm not 100% sure how many tools I've got at my other shop. It's not real equipped, so I got to bring something. So we're at my other shop, and it's basically a storage facility. Here's my 77 Camaro. So I'm going to open up this door, and we're going to get this thing somewhat backed out so I can jack it up and work on this fuel pump. There's several projects in here. I don't know if y'all have seen my earlier videos with my 53 Chevy. I'm sorry about the lighting in here, it's not that great. But it's got a small block V8 in it, Edelbrock carburetor, and it's matched up to the original 3-speed on the column. Now this car is in horrible shape. I found it in the woods, fairly local. It's a 53 Chevy Bel Air 2-door hardtop. So if you roll down this window, what's left of it, there's no post. You can run your hand all the way through. Got the old rallies on her. It's a beautiful car. Love it. What we have here is a 49 Chevy 2-door. It's on, got the front Camaro subframe and Camaro rear end. Got a ton of hubcaps. Had a little collection of hubcaps. And what we have here is a 1954 Buick Century. Lovely car. And now all of these are future upcoming projects, because everything I got, there's always going to be some sort of improvements. Got a 72 Buick Century over there. We've got a Pepto-Bismol 1970 Volkswagen Beetle. 1981 Triumph Spitfire, that's the blue thing over there. And right through this little 1929 C-Cab pickup Model A truck thing is the tail end of a 92, or is it 93, Honda Civic hatchback. But enough about that stuff, let's get working on this Camaro. Let's see if this thing's going to crank up for me. As you can tell, I've got a horrible transmission leak. That's another fix I got to do sometime. The big problem is I've got a leaking fuel pump. Yeah, it's already dripping on the ground. Get a light on the situation. I don't know if y'all can see it, but the fuel pump is wet, and the other day I cranked up the car and it was just spitting out, which probably means I've got oil, not oil in the crankcase, but hopefully I got oil, but fuel in the crankcase. So while I'm changing this fuel pump, I'm also going to be draining and changing the oil. So let's get this thing jacked up and get started. So let's start with the oil change. I think I'm going to need a wrench for this. It's my little tool set. Does it not come with wrenches? Is it nothing but sockets? I thought it came with wrenches. It's got Allen wrenches. What? Okay. Well, it's drain plug is probably a 9/16. Let us see. Of course, it's on the other side. Oh, I don't remember tightening it that tight. So the reason why I'm changing the oil is because the oil could have gasoline in it from the fuel pump. So I'm gonna smell my fingers, and I think it's got gas in it. It's very dirty. Smells gassy to me. Now I'm hoping I'll be able to take that oil filter off and it's not over tight. We'll see. Kind of feels over tight. Oh. Alright, now I gotta try to find a tool to take that oil filter off. Dang it. Okay, one trick for removing oil filters is to stab a screwdriver through the oil filter so you can get some leverage on it. So I'm gonna give that a shot since I don't have the tools I need. Okay. Got to go all the way through though. I believe I'm all the way through. Now I'm gonna, oh goodness, there it is. It turned. And, alright, cool, got it. I'm embarrassed to say, guys, I don't think I've ever changed the oil on this car. I don't recognize that oil filter. I bought this car, just go ahead and say it, a few years back, and I checked the oil and the oil looked clean, and I guess that's where I left it. Embarrassing, but I'm fixing it now. Alright, cleaning the sealing surface of the oil filter. Let's get a new oil filter filled with oil installed. The Wix oil filter, and it is full of oil. Gotta be careful. You only put these filters on as tight as you can twist it. I'm gonna put the drain plug on, tighten it up, and fill up the crankcase full of oil. Oh goodness, there it is. Alright, that's done. Oh yes, drink up. Drink up. Enjoy this beautiful, beautiful oil. Oh, that hurt. Oh, my shin. All right, guys, I like to add a little something. I just whacked my shin on the jack. I like to add a little something for the cam. We're adding some extra zinc to the oil. This is going to help keep from wiping out them cam lobes. You know, make the engine last longer. She's loose. And she's out. Fuel pump. All right, I got a brand new fuel pump going in now. And that bolt that I put in is holding the rod in place, so I don't have to worry about it falling. Yep, pump's going right in, no problems. Fuel pump is installed. Now let's look for leaks. And it's going to stall on me, I'm sure. Oh, look, everything looks good. I don't see any leaks. That means it's time for a car show. Let's go check out the car show. I've driven this car. I love this car. It's another wonderful car, but it doesn't get a lot of love from some people. It's a 77, which is the last year of the aluminum metal bumpers, and I like them. It's kind of what I grew up with. So it's probably why I like it so much, because this is what I'm used to seeing whenever I was growing up. Like the mid-70s Camaros. And that's one of the reasons why I had to have one. So my plans for this car is to basically just drive it and enjoy it. The air conditioning still works, the cruise control still works. It's just a super duper car. And the value of them are just going to keep going up. I plan on keeping this 305 in this car until the day it dies. And then of course I'll put something in it like a 350, but I'm going to keep the air conditioning and the cruise control and all that stuff. It just needs a little bit more power to it. I do plan on putting another transmission in it. This one's got a terrible leak. It's fixable. All it needs is a pan gasket. But it really needs overdrive. So this vehicle will get a 700 R4 in it, probably just like the one I have in my 66 Chevy pickup truck. So what do y'all think I ought to do with this Camaro? I mean, y'all heard what I think I ought to do with it. Just keep it the way it is. But what would y'all do with this car? I'm sure a lot of y'all would put you a big block in it, or LS swap it, roll bars, big old fat Lara Hoovers on it. But you know, hey, I can appreciate that stuff, just not what I would want. So Hot Rod PowerTour is coming up. In fact, when this video's out, I will most likely be on the way to PowerTour with some pit stops, because I've got a 13-hour drive to the start of PowerTour. So I'm going to be taking my 68 Chevy Biscayne, and it hasn't been roadworthy for quite a few years. I think I broke it out once, like a few years ago, but then before that it hadn't been on the road since, gosh, probably 15 years. So I'm hoping the car's going to do okay. I'm hoping. So we are fast approaching the little town of Bath, North Carolina. Now let me tell you a little bit about this town. The biggest thing is Blackbeard the Pirate actually lived here at one time. His name that he used here, I don't know if it was his real name or not, but his name that he used in Bath was Edward Teach. I'm not 100% sure that was his true real name. So we're crossing over the bridge, coming into the beautiful town of Bath. Such a beautiful town, I love it. And I wonder where the car show is. Well, we got a lot of people here. There's a lot of stuff going on. Oh, I think we're going to be taking a right. What do we got to the right? So Bath, North Carolina was chartered March 8th, 1705. And right now its population is about 220 people. So a very small town. It's got what is, I think it's the oldest church in the United States here. Let me see. I think it was 1700. So let's see. I'm actually walking up to the church right now. So let's see what the date is on the church. So St. Thomas Church, 1734. So I had a great day in Bath at the car show, had some good food, saying goodbye to the oldest church in North Carolina, hopping in my car and heading back home. So if y'all like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up if you want to see more stuff like this, which I'm going to do a video kind of like this for Hot Rod PowerTour. Make sure you hit that like button. Help me get to 100,000 subscribers. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you later.